Gotta go back.
Okay, let me see what that let me do. Hold on. It said recording in progress. So where is it?
Right.
So guys, we're going to be not long here. I've had
Good.
you guys to join us. If you're on not, if you're unmuted, please mute. I had you to join because we're going to be on a roll. We're going to be on a run to make some things happen. I just got off of a call with the conference committee. And I told you guys, if you all run from April 1st into convention, there might be something that you can use those points for that you would really, really enjoy. But the deal is, let's start running now because all of that will count towards whatever that great surprise is. And a lot of people aren't running. A lot of people are just talking about they're waiting for a Akana. And as you heard me say yesterday, if you were on the call, that's one of the hugest mistakes ever, because the more people that you have with you at the conference, that's $5,000 per person. And it just works out that way simply because people are going to get excited about what we're doing. They're going to get excited on the new things that are introduced. Our goal in painting the picture is a totally brand new company using still some of the wonderful, phenomenal products that we have, but attracting a diverse group of people, not just one set of people, because at the end of the day, our goal is to become financially free, to leave a legacy, is to make money. And so with that company that we're coming with, we know we have a phenomenal company. We know we have a unbelievable, I'm gonna ask you to mute out for those that aren't mute so we can have a clean call. So if you're not muted, please mute out and you'll have an opportunity to ask questions if you want. But we just want to do something. We want to take advantage of this. And Claudia, I'm here at the dispensary, and Claudia just came in here and she said, I was looking at what it would take to earn $500 a month. And it's just so simple. A lot of times you don't break your comp plan down like that, and it takes a minute. But I'm waiting on, hopefully, Jarvis will be joining us this evening so that he can just break some real simple stuff down. And when you map out your business and say, treat it like a real business, like forecast your business weekly. What do you need to do daily to get where you want to be weekly, to get where you want to be at the end of the month? And again, the tools are the same, guys. I use the same tools. I use my videos. I ask the person, can I follow up with them? When I get on the phone with them after follow up, say, what did you like best? I don't want to ask them, what did you think? What did you think gives them too much time? They're going to think of all the stuff. All I want to know is what you like best. That's what we want to concentrate on, what you like best. When they tell me, I'm like, so the next step is going on and joining us in a webinar, getting them more information, because the average person takes 7 exposures to make a decision, average. So if you're out there and it didn't take you 7 exposures to make this decision, you are not average. And I don't expect you guys to be anyway. But the thing about it is the average person, it takes 7 exposures. So if you feed them into the webinar, you get a 3-way. Each of these, a 3-way is an exposure, because now somebody new has been introduced into the business or into the equation that brings more validity. They let you know that, hey, this is a real business. We're doing real things. And so I'm excited about where we can take this from now until convention. We got 29 days. 29 days, but it will truly set yourself up for what's to come. And so our great trainer who will be on the stage in Vegas and who joined us today. I hope you had, he got this. What I love about people is, guys, at the last minute, we were on the call yesterday. You guys said you wanted to run. I didn't call him until later today because I've been moving all day long. And Jarvius said, hey, I'll be there. I'll do what you need. So Jarvius has a phenomenal training on what it really takes to move your numbers. And if you've not looked at it, I want you, this is the time you want to utilize what it takes. And so Jarvius, we didn't get a chance to speak before you came on, but are you set up to kind of share with them? And I know they've maybe seen this before, but a lot of times, guys, you need to see stuff a couple of times so it can sink in, and then you can ask him questions. So Jarvis, I know I have a sheet that I can go by that. I don't want to overwhelm them. I want them to say what it takes to make that $500 for the month. Then if you have a team, and what does that look like if all of you guys on your team are doing that? I know you took us to $18,000 in a month. I think anybody here interested in doing $18,000 for the month? Earning 18,000, anybody, don't be shy, just let me know. You put it in the chat.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So Jarvis, you want to unmute yourself and come on screen?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you loud and clear. So we have let me just fill you in because he did exactly what I asked him to do. And like, we haven't had a conversation about it, but this is a group of people, Jarvis, that we said we're going to run right from day one, right now, all the way into convention. And these are the people that said they want to go. So I know you have a formula. I want them to see what they have the possibility of doing. Okay, and you know how you break it down. If you want $500 a month, if you got 5, 6 people doing it, you get an 8. We go all the way up to 18,000. Is that available? 5K first go. Dr. Tyus said it's 5K. Is that formula ready?
Yes, ma'am. I'm. Oh, damn, my looks off. Oh, my bad, y'all.
At the hospital with his mother, and he said,
Yes.
"I'm running home."
And I literally just got in the house. But yes, it is. Also, I tried something different last week, to be honest with you. And I brought in a big time insurance agent. And y'all, I got her off of basically showing her how to get to $2,000 a month with the retail. When I show her how to build, she say, go back to that retail part for me real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I broke down the numbers for why do it seem like I can make more money with the retail than I can build it? And I looked at her and I say, dang, that's the first time I heard somebody say, but it is different. Because she's been in a couple of different companies and she never seen where you can make this much money with retail. So I put together some numbers for that as well that I'm gonna share with y'all because I've never been a retailer until I got to Wakana. And that's what I've been gearing up for. So I'm gonna show them both.
That's awesome.
If you don't mind.
I don't mind. And what I'm gonna do is put you on speaker so you can be highlighted. Hold on. Oh, that's me.
Okay.
How did I get on speaker? No, there you go.
Okay, now y'all see I got my best friend back here. My best friend is my whiteboard.
That's a real network marketer thing.
Now I got to see if y'all can see this. If not, let me know if I need to pull it closer. Can y'all see this?
Yeah.
And y'all let me know which one I need to write with. Can y'all see that?
Yes.
Okay, so black is good.
No,
Right.
no, it's not. It's not. It's not real good.
Black is not good. Okay, so is blue good enough?
Oh no, I don't know about anybody else, but I can't see it.
You can't see it?
Go back to the black
No,
and then
I
pull
can't
it
see it.
closer.
All I see is the whiteboard.
It's the light, the light.
Just
Is the light?
pull the whiteboard closer to your screen. Pull the whiteboard closer.
Okay.
I don't see any.
Let me do this. Y'all excuse me. It is bright out here today.
I think it's the angle of your whiteboard. If you can make the angle of your whiteboard straighter, because there's a glare.
There's a glare on it, yeah.
So you saying that'll be better if it was up like that?
We see all the glare. Maybe, oh, maybe, okay. I was going to say, turn it
I'm a-
around the other way.
I'm gonna work it out. So is that better? No,
Really
yes,
light.
Yes,
It's better,
yes,
but
I can see it better.
but
Yes,
you
we
still
can
can see
see
the
it.
glare.
Yes, no, we can't see the glare. We can see your writing.
Okay, so that just let me know I gotta
Oh,
prop up
no,
my board real quick.
you have to put.
No,
pull
no,
it up.
it's okay. It's okay. I got you. I gotta prop it up. That's it.
Jarvis, if you turned it around,
Yes, ma'am.
turn your computer around, would that glare, that light still be shining on it? Cause it's a light
It,
shining
it
on it.
probably won't.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like the sunlight is
Mhm.
shining on it and you can't really see it.
Okay, let me. Is that better? No. Or you say like you want me to turn it all the way around? Ms.
Yeah, see,
Phyllis?
the light is shining on that board. So if you turn your computer around and your board around, so the light wouldn't be on it, maybe,
That's still gonna show.
okay, because I
so
see all the glares there.
we're gonna listen. We're gonna work it out, y'all. We're gonna figure it
Let
out.
me ask you something, Dr. Raj, you have that on a PowerPoint. Did you have his training on a PowerPoint?
Yeah, but
Not this.
not
Not
the
this
new one.
far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
got
I'm
the-
gonna come in the inside. I'm gonna come in the inside.
I got the 500, 1,000, and 2,500 for retail, and then
Okay.
I got the getting into the Sapphire 5 getting 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Let me come on
Phyllis,
in
is
and
there a
inside.
way that he can use the whiteboard on the Zoom? If you look at the bottom of your Zoom, you have the option to share screen, and then it
Okay,
says
I see
apps
my
and
board.
whiteboards.
So
So he
how
I
do
can,
can. It doesn't. I can. It doesn't. It doesn't show right.
okay.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't show right. So I stopped using it. They switched whiteboards on Zoom, and they added all those extra features.
Uh-huh.
That's okay. Y'all just give me 1 second. Let me set up this ring light,
Good. This is good information, so we're good.
and we'll do it.
Let me see who's on this call so that I can have.
I love you guys. It's like a family reunion.
Who, oh, Tanya. Yes, yes.
So Phyllis, I just want to share this with you while we're
Okay.
waiting for Jarvis.
Yeah.
Fred just got finished scanning our dry cleaner. He
Okay.
delivers dry cleaning. And I
Uh-huh.
was talking to Dr. Roz, and I said, and I put her on hold because he called to see if we would be home so he could deliver the dry clean. I said, Fred, when he comes in, why don't you go ahead and scan him? So he
That's
did. He just pulled them right in the living room, had him pull off his gloves and scanned them right there. So he just got
Absolutely.
finished scanning our dry cleaner.
And the thing about it is, guys, that's a memory jogger. Anybody you're spending money with, they need to see how they can spend some money with you. So you all did an awesome job. That's exactly how it should be done. That's something I
All
would
right.
definitely do.
Let me turn this around, and then I'll adjust from here, y'all.
Oh, better.
Now y'all can tell me if I need to switch up my colors. I go get red. Well, my orange went out. I'll let y'all know I've been busy. Can y'all see that?
Yes. When you step back,
Do I need to pull this back some?
I see it. Everybody
see
else?
it?
know?
I see the 2,500, yes.
You see the 2,500? Okay. All right, let's try to go from here. First of y'all, good evening.
Good
Good
evening.
evening, good evening, good evening. And yes, y'all is better stay ready so you won't have to get ready. All right. So the 3 examples I have put together was showing a person how to make $500 retail. I don't know, Dr. Ross might have this. Showing how to make
Yeah.
$500 retail, $1,000 retail, and then $2,500 retail, and I thought it was I thought it was needed because I don't think a lot of people understand, and maybe it come from being at other companies where if you sold product, the money didn't really add up. But I thought it was necessary to show just how much money is on the side of the retail portion. Because most people that you talk to, they will take the retail side versus building. So it's great to know because with Wakana, and this is not usual. Normally people will say, well, do I have to build a team? And then you say, well, no, you don't. But when that person get involved with selling a lot of product, they realize the money not adding up, they quit. Literally, y'all, you could make 6 figures over here with Wakana just with retail. So you can 1000% mean it when you tell the person, no, you don't have to build a team, and you can still make really good money. So that's why I thought this was necessary to do. So how do you get to $500 a month? All right, that's what you're after, 500 a month. 1,700 CV, okay? 1,700 CV, okay? Just 1,700 CV. 1,700 CV in this compensation plan pays you what? 30%. Okay? So you find out how much the money the person want to work, the person want to make, then it's up to you to know your numbers, right? Because you know we're either going to get paid 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, or 50% with the Wakana points added in. You need to be able to go to that chart and show that person exactly how they can get to $500 a month. And when you pull that chart out and you show them the percentages that we're earning, you say, listen, and they might not know this, but I know when I tell networkers that I can help you make $500 off just 1,700 CV, they lose their mind and say, I don't think that's possible. All right. So 1,700 CV, y'all, at 30% is actually going to pay you $510. Okay, $510. 1,700 CV at 30%. Now, you take this 1,700 and you say, well, what's the simplest way to get 1,700 CV? Then that's when you go back and you look up into your and you look in your back office where the products are, and you click that little I, and you see, but a simple explanation is the Hemp MD. Now, what's the total price for the Hemp MD? Is it like 119 or something like that?
119 to 129. Said is
okay. So we'll just say 119, right? We'll just kill it at 119. Well, the CV on that product, which still wows me right now to this day, is 100 CV on that hemp. On that Hemp MD, 100 CV. So you have to say to yourself in your mind, if I can get me 17 people, right, however it falls, 17 people to purchase just that one bottle, right? It's our strongest. If I could get 17 people to purchase that Hemp MD on a monthly basis, that'll give me 1,700 CV, and I'll make me $500+ on a monthly basis. Y'all, I don't know how many companies y'all done been in, but I can tell you right now, the company that me and Mr. Shell and Laundra, a couple of us on here been in, 1,700, this here paid you about $85.
Recording in progress.
About $85. So a lot of y'all don't know how significant this is because you really don't have nothing to compare it to. But I'm telling you right now, I have not been or looked at nail comp plan where you can make $500 off just 1,700 CV. I have not seen it, y'all. And I put it up on my Facebook page, and I've asked leaders to bet me if you can outdo it, or just a friendly bet. But I want to know, because this is my sweet spot right here, $250 to $500. That's how much I want to help people make, $200 to $500. And then you're going to have those individuals with those extraordinary mind frames that want more. But most people, y'all, they just want to make an extra $300 to $500 a month. So now that when we sign up a person, and this is in your discussion, because you got to remember, y'all, most people don't know comp plans. They don't know comp plans. You need to learn it though, because when you sign that person up, you can ask them right then, how much money would you need to make with this part-time for you to get going? And if they say, well, an extra 500, you could say, perfect, not a problem. You pull out that chart on retail, you show them the percentages that we're earning, and you tell them 1,700 CV and let them know what CV is versus the price of the product, right?
Tell them what it is
And then you
right
show
now.
them.
Tell them what it is right now.
Okay.
That's cumulative
Okay,
volume.
so, right, that's cumulative volume, right? You got the 119, this is the retail price, all right? This is the retail price. The cumulative volume, this is what the company pays us on. They can't pay us on the retails, on the retail, they'll go broke, right? The company will go out of business. But this is what you'll find, y'all, in other companies. This product that's 119, normally what you see in CV on a product that's like 119, this CV might be like 55 or 60, maybe, maybe. So you see how it only takes you 17 people here to get to 500? And other comp plans, you'll probably have to sell this same bottle of Hemp MD probably 40 to 50 times, y'all, to make $500. I'm telling you, that's how significant this is. So you got your retail price, and then you got your cumulative volume that the company is paying us on. So if you really want to get into detail, go do you some division, and you can see just how much the company is paying back to us percentage-wise, right? Here, 100 CV, 19, that's only 19, maybe $20 left over that's going to the company, right? It's a generous comp plan. So do y'all get that? $500 a month on 1,700 CV is gonna pay you 30%, right? And how you get that 1,700, an easy or simple way, is 17 people just ordering one bottle of Hemp MD. Dr. Ross got a chart with some CV on it. It's perfect. Maybe we can show that, Dr. Ross. But this is how you get a person to just $500 a month. Everybody good with this?
And let me just interject that our average
Yes, ma'am.
customer here at Wakana spends anywhere from $120 to $129. That's your average number, okay? So that's
Wow.
not an unbelievable amount for a person to spend with you.
Right. So it's very, very likely you can get it with just 17 people in that case or less, right? Okay, perfect. So that's 500. Okay, now what did I do with? Okay.
While he's looking for whatever and getting ready for the next one, is that statistically they say $500 in a household monthly could stop bankruptcies and divorces. Just $500. So here's something that we can provide and give the average person another $500 income if they just know what to do and go to work and share their business.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so this is where it starts to get interesting. You can get a person, $500 a month makes a significant difference. Y'all, please don't underestimate the power of $500. If you don't think it's enough, I believe my Cash App in the comment section. And y'all just send me $500 a month. I'll show you how to spend it.
I'd be happy.
Right. But $500 a month, y'all, would do a lot for the average person. Now let's talk about how to make $1,000 a month. And this is just from retail. This is where you're gonna start making a huge impact on people's lives. If you can get them to earn $1,000 a month, this is an extra $12,000 a year. Okay, this is a game changer for a person. So if a person, you sit this person down, they say yes, and a lot of times the person don't enroll because they don't understand the compensation plan or they don't believe that they can make money. This is why when I sit down and I talk to a person and I ask them, how much money would you need to make what Wakana part-time in order for you to do this? I don't allow them to go over what they're already making on the job. Because if you're making $3,000 a month, nobody has to convince you that you can make $3,000 a month in Wakanda because you're already making that money. You know what that feels like. So I tell people, conquer what you're earning already because you don't need no extra help or belief to know that you can earn that kind of money. This is what you call setting the correct expectations, right? So if a person tell me they want to make an extra $1,000 a month, I'm gonna pull out that retail chart and I'm gonna show them that 3,000 CV, right? Cumulative volume, okay? It's gonna pay you 35% in this compensation plan, okay? You're gonna make you're gonna get paid 35% on that 3,000 of volume, okay? And that's gonna equal $1,050 take home, okay? So 3,000 CV at 35% is gonna give you $1,050 take home. I'll never stop being at awe with this. One of our other companies that's considered to have one of the top 25 comp plans in terms of the dollar amount it pays back was called Pro 3. You needed $5,000 in volume, y'all. 5,000 in volume. And that average person made $500 a month. Of 5,000, I could come here and show a person on 3,000 CV how to get to $1,000. Okay, so what do you tell that person on how to make this number here come to fruition? Well, if you going off of the Hemp MD, that's just what 30 people. Okay, at 100 CV, it's gonna give you your 3,000. 30 people. Now, this is when I start breaking it down even more to the person because they might say, well, 30 people is a lot. A lot of people might think that. Y'all, this is when you start doing division again because you take them 30 people, okay, and you spread it out over a 12-month time period. This is what you call having vision. You say, listen, over a 12-month time period, if you can get XYZ amount of people per month at the end of the year, you'll be making this number. So how many times does 12 go into 30? I'm gonna get y'all involved in this. How many times does 12 go into 30? Because this is what you have to do with people.
2.6.
2.6, right? So we're just gonna put 2.6 up there. When you show a person that 12 months, you need 30 people. So you kill it and say 3 people. If you can find, because right, we don't want our minimums to become our maximums, right? You tell them if you can find 3 customers a month for 12 months, that'll get you to an extra $12,000 a year part-time.
Okay.
That'll be 36 customers at the end of the year.
Jarvis,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so for the sake of running, guys, you're going to do something a little different than you're doing on a long time. Running means you're going to escalate all of this and charge yourself, don't play short. Go out, you can actually do this now. That's what the whole term of running now until convention means. You're going to do a little extra that you normally did. And for those of you all that don't know, this is only one. I know he said that, but sometimes you need to hear it again. And then if you guys need to ask questions, do so. But this is only one income stream. The money he's talking about now is when a customer goes to your site and purchases off of your website. Those are your retail sales that he's talking about right now. Only one income stream. So I just needed to say that, Jarvis. You can take it back.
Oh, no, ma'am. You're good. I'm going to speak this up so I can get to the team building. But y'all get this, y'all. $3,000 in CV at 35%, it's going to get you $1,050 take home. That's 30 people doing 100 CV a month. Or if you want to go for the bigger amount, you heard the average, you can double the number and go less the CV. You can do 60 people at 50 CV. Doesn't matter. However you decide. I mean, at 150, it all depends on how you want to do it. But this is your science. And you tell a person over a 12-month time period, 3 people a month as a customer can earn you an extra $1,000 a month from the retail side. Okay?
Are
Y'all
there
got that?
questions before you go? I want to make sure they don't have any questions before you go on to the building side. Are you leaving and going to the building side now?
I got this last one. I'm showing you how to get
Okay,
to
no
2,500,
problem.
and that's it.
No problem.
Mhm. Okay, so let me show. I got one more example. Okay, because this is the life changer. All right, how to get to $2,500 a month. Y'all, you probably never had nobody come up and either bite you on your cheeks or mistakenly give you a kiss. But if you could show a person how to make an extra $2,500 a month, this is going to be a life changer. All right. You talking about this person now is making more money than 98% of people, but they're doing it from the crib, from the house. It's not many people, y'all, that make more than $2,500 a month. It's not many people that do so. That's sad, but it's true.
Mhm.
The average income in a 2-parent household, y'all, is only $52,000 a year. Think about that. That's a 2-parent household, $52,000 a year. Okay, so that's right around $2,500 a month for both of them. I'm telling y'all, it's not. I mean, it's not a lot. All right, so $2,500 a month. Now y'all know that what you should know. With this portion, the Wakana points are added in that helps you get to that 50%, right? So I will go ahead and give that first example just so you can see it, okay? So right here, you know, at 5,000 CV, right? You notice where you're getting your 50%, right? This is where you're getting your 50%, right? Now, well, let's do 40%, so I don't confuse anybody. All right. You got 40% of your 5,000. Okay. Now this right here is going to give you $2,000, right? But remember, you're getting the 500 in Wakana bucks. I don't want to leave that out, right? Which gives you the extra 500, which gives you the 2,500. But you know you're only taking home 2,000 when you get the 5,000 CV, right? The rest is in Wakana bucks that you can spend on product, right? Now that's what you'll see in the example. So that's going to be 2,000, all right? I just want to put that out there. But how do you get the $2,500 take home where it's all your money?
Mhm.
Okay, where this all belongs to you, and you're still getting your Wakana bucks, right? But you're getting a solid 2,500. All right. This is where you need to have 6,300 in CV. $6,300 in CV. Okay. This is going to pay you 40%. All right. And that 40% of this 6,300 is going to be 2,520. $2,520. All right. $2,520. 6,300 CV at 40% is going to get you $2,520 take home. Y'all, this is not a lot of volume to earn replacement income. It is it is not, right? You add another $500 onto this, that's almost 50%, y'all. It shows you that the comp plan is 100% accurate, because what y'all pay back, what is it, 43%?
Yeah.
43% of the income has been paid back. It proves that it is accurate. Like if this was 3,000, that's almost 50% of that. The comp plan is generous. It really, really, really is, y'all. A lot of money can be made. 6,300 CV at 40%. So you can come here and just say, 63 people on 100 CV. 63 people, however that falls on 100 CV, can get you $2,500 a month. And this is going to come in many forms because a lot of people are going to order more and some will order less. That's okay. You as a business owner, you got to go back every single month and do addition, multiplication, however that looks. Okay, now I got 20 customers. I need 23 more. I got 6 months left. So if I go and get 3 people for the next 6 months, I can get that. You have to go and do that. That's why you need this whiteboard. So you can go write this out and have all this make sense. See, it's good to look at it on the video, but it's something about it when you write, it does something to the mind, y'all. When you're actually writing it down, you remember it better. Okay? So to earn an extra $2,500, $6,300 in volume. We good there, y'all?
So are there any questions, guys? I want you to understand it. Do not act like you understand it and don't, because this is the time to run and this is the time you can see that this can be done. And I'll actually show you when you're talking about CV, you can go in your back office and click on the little I and see exactly what a product, how much CV it carries. So you can do your own math, do your own forecast. Is there anybody that has a question? Unmute yourself, ask it so you can have the right tools to run with.
So I have a question. This is Tamar. So my question is, I like this. I like the explanation and the breakdown because that helps. But my next question for me is, what's the strategy? Like, what's the strategy for getting these numbers between now and the convention? Like, I understand we got this part of it, but what's the game plan?
Okay. The game plan is what we do. So we'll go over that after he finishes.
Okay.
And yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so now did you want me to show the retail overrides? How to get to the 18,000?
Yeah, you can. And and of course they have to build a team to get that. And if they're building a team, getting overrides, they're getting other things, other income streams, but just show that part.
Okay. All right, y'all. So on your retail overrides, okay? On your retail overrides, you get paid 7 levels deep, right? So on your level 1, you're getting 15%. You're getting 15% of all of your level 1s. That's the people that you sponsor directly to you, okay? On level 2, you're gonna get 5%. Okay, so if you sign up Jamie and Jamie signs up Donna, you're gonna earn 5% of your personal enrollments person on their level 2, all right? So if Donna goes and signs up Marcus, that's gonna be your level 3. You're gonna earn another 5% on level 3, okay? So I'm gonna forget these names, y'all, so never mind me. So if Marcus goes and signs up, signs up Tim, this is gonna be a level 4. Okay, and you're gonna get 2% on your level 4. Okay, Tim goes and signs up Mary. This is gonna be your level 5. You're gonna get another 2% on level 5. Okay, now Mary goes and signs up Aaron. It's gonna be your level 6, and you're gonna earn 1%. And then Aaron goes and signs up Timothy. That's gonna be your level 7. You get another 1%. All right. Now this is what you call getting paid off of other people's activity. Okay. Now, if you go to that same chart of how we earn money on the 20%, 25, 30, 35, 40. This is why it's good to know that. Right. Now, let's say I sign up and give me somebody, Miss Anita. Okay. Now, I don't know these people, right? But I wouldn't mind helping these individuals, right? Because I know I'm earning 2% off of everybody Miss Anita signed up, right? So I'll go, that's called tap rooting, right? You want to find the people that's working and you go help them individuals because you know you're getting a 5% match on what they do monthly on the retail side. But I don't know them folks, so I'm gonna stay close to Miss Anita. Why? Because I earn 15% of what she does. So I go back to that chart. Y'all can help me out. Maybe somebody can pull up that chart. Okay. Now, let's say Miss Anita was doing, let's just go with the 1700
1,000 CV.
CV.
Right.
Okay. So let's just say she was doing the 1700 that we talked about earlier. Okay. In CV. Now, if I'm getting 15%, somebody gonna need their calculator. Okay. What's 15% of 1700 CV?
255.
So 255, right? I want y'all to pay attention to this. Now, the average person is gonna say $255 ain't no money, right? They're gonna say, okay, well, that ain't really no money. Well, for one, you gotta realize you ain't the one doing the work. That's Miss Anita doing that work. So 255 coming to you should be a great number, okay?
Absolutely.
Now I'm gonna give a couple more examples, and I'm just gonna do it with the 1700. Now, what would 5% of 1700 be?
$85.
$85. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it with the 1700 because that's a simple number to get to. So that's 85. Okay, now what would 2% of 1700 be? What's that?
Mm.
34.
That'd be 34. $34. Okay, 1700 CV. I want y'all to get this. Lord, okay, and then we got 17. Okay, which would be $17. $17. Now, this is what it looks like in a perfect world if all of those individuals just had 1700 CV. All right, so now let's do some addition. 220, y'all add this up for me. 255 plus 85 plus 85 plus 34 plus 34 plus 17 plus 17. What would that be?
527.
527.
527.
527.
Okay. Now I'm earning $527 off of everybody else's effort. I'm not gonna turn this money down, y'all, because this ain't even my work. Okay. And this was a simple number to get to, just to give you an example of what that can look like. That 527 gonna change the life for somebody. Okay. Now this is just the potential, right? Those numbers can be much bigger. And of course, the further you go down, the more people you have, right? It's gonna be something, it'll be something that people on this level, once it expands. I just wanted you to give this visual. But this is where your world gets rocked at. I'm gonna erase all of this down here. Okay, and we're just gonna focus on that level one where you earn the most at. Okay, this is why you always want to stay in phase one, and you always want to bring people in. Watch how this compound effect takes place. All right. Let's say you gave yourself a goal, right, of 50 people personally enrolled to you. 50 people. All right. So now you got 50 people in. Well, no, you know what? I ain't gonna give y'all no heart attack. I want y'all to see it. So we're gonna creep into this thing. We'll creep into it. Let's say you only had 10 people enrolled. And they was doing 1700 CV and you was getting 15%. Okay. Y'all, that's 15% times 10 people. So that's 255 times 10. So what's 255 times 10, y'all? I want to get y'all involved. I want y'all to give me the number.
$2,500. 2550, right?
Yeah, 2550. Yep, 2550, I believe. Y'all, look at that. That's just enrolling 10 people now, and they doing 1700 CV.
Getting their
You get
1,000,
15.
being able to get their money
Getting
That's
their
why
money,
they doing it. They getting paid.
right? Yeah, thank you for putting that in there, because
Mhm.
that's the most important part, y'all. You helping them earn money.
Right.
You're helping them make money. That's why this is going to be simple to do if you work with your team, because you show them what's in it for them. That
Right.
1,700 is going to earn you $500. That's going to make them want to participate in this. And you're going to earn 255 on the back end. So you get 10 people, y'all, to just do 1,700 CV. And that's going to yield you almost an extra $30,000 a year. That's only at 10 people. Okay, it gets better. It gets better. Let's say you had 20 people. Okay. So now you got to do 20 people times 255. What's that number? 20 people earning 1,700 CV.
5,100.
That's a zip code change there.
That's right.
That's a zip code change. Ladies and gentlemen, understand this real quick. If you find somebody, you say, hey, let me get you on a Zoom. You go show me another compensation plan where you can earn $5,100 off of 20 of your team members on what they do on retail. This ain't got nothing to do with building a team. This is just all moving product.
That's right.
This is moving product. And thanks to Miss Phyllis and Dr. Ross, because I was green. Even in the 1,700 CV, how that plays into points. Well, I ain't gonna confuse. It's a lot of other money being made, which is crazy.
Why
to
you
me.
doing that? Yeah, why you doing that?
While you're doing that, it's a lot of other money being made. But y'all, 20 people. This is why you want to continue to sponsor people, right? You're gonna get some people that say, "Don't get into management mode. You might as well quit. You might as well chop up your call Miss Phyllis and say, listen, I'm done. The moment you go on management mode, you're gonna kill your business.
Talk about what that means, because every time we say something, it's like when you manage and you got 5 or 6 people and they're doing the business and you think you need to be there to take care of them. No, you need to be out there setting the example of you are constantly bringing in new people, because that's what makes your move. You don't need to manage them if you're teaching them and training them the right way. That you want them to become independent, because hey, if they become independent, you don't even have to work with them. They'll be working on their own if you spent that time training them and showing them the system.
Exactly. And then some people, oh, well, they'll start to feel weird because they know that this is a business. You know, why do you treat me like you're my boss?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You never want to go into management mode, because you're no longer setting the example for your team that you're staying in phase 1. And people are always going to look at the leader and say, well, okay, well, dang, it's been 6 months. Jarvis ain't brought nobody on board. So I mean, is he still doing the business? You know, he ain't brought in a new customer. People do pay attention to that. They really do. You always want to stay in phase 1. Yeah, we can't control who enroll and who don't. And I'm glad we can't, because if we could, y'all would have already been $1 billion company before we got here, and it would have been too late. So I'm glad we can't control who all we sign up, y'all. That I'm glad, you know. So 20 people at 255 is $5,000. Okay, so goodness gracious, I believe if I go up here to 50, y'all gonna lose y'all mind. But I'm gonna show you what's possible though. Let's say you have 50 people. At 255, I know some of y'all already doing the math. What is that number?
$12,750.
And that's a month.
On
50 people, y'all.
On one income stream. And we're going
on just one income stream.
Yeah, and we're going to convention and we're adding, it's going to be 12 when we get through.
Holy smokes. Y'all, you can't do this in no other compensation plan.
So Jarvis,
Yes, ma'am.
I know we're on here an hour. One thing I am is I don't want to keep people from their comfort zone. I want to know, you didn't even talk about the distributors and adding
I'm gonna give
people.
one. I'm gonna give one example.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give one example because it's
Oh, I'm
good to
fine.
know,
I'm
right?
fine with you. I was gonna have you do a replay, but that's okay. Give that one example.
Okay, so if this is you, and y'all gonna have to help me out with this, okay, with the numbers, because I don't know them all just yet in terms of the packages. I do know, we got 3 packages, right?
Yes.
So if you're focusing on your 10 people, which you should be, all right, focusing on your 10 people, that's a magic number in this compensation plan. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You don't want to sign up 10 people. Okay, 10 people. Now, for our wellness kit package, how much of that we earn? Is that 400?
$400 on the wellness coach pack.
Okay, and then for the $7.99, what is it?
$200.
And then for the
$35.
starter is $35. Okay, so let me go up here. This is a simple way, and it's not going to be like that all the way across. So it'll give or take. People are going to do something different. But to give you a good thought of how much money you can earn. Okay, if all 10 of these people, okay, came in with the starter kit, okay, you're gonna earn $350. Okay, you're gonna earn $350. If all 10 of these people came in on the wellness kit, that's gonna be $4,000. All right, and if all 10 of these people came in on the $7.99, that's gonna be $2,000. Okay, you have to go figure out how much money you want to earn in whatever month, right? Because this is upfront. And go get the amount of people and then just go do multiplication on how much the package is worth. And say, well, if I could bring in 10 people on wellness packs this month, I can make me an extra $4,000. See, this is what the new person is concerned with. How much money can I make up front? Your first thing, if you could get a person investment back, you got them, they good. They ain't going nowhere because they want to do that again. Okay, so this here gives you an idea, get you 10 people, 20 people, however many you decide you want to enroll. And go do multiplication based off what the packages cost. Now, in closing with this, right? These individuals here, y'all always hear me say, you never ever go to your team with a goal and you don't have one for them. That's selfish, right? You don't want to go and say, well, how much, let me see if I can make me $4,000 a month. But I don't really want to help these 10 people, so let me go help 50 people. Let me stretch it out. Then ain't nobody really making no money. No, you go to these same 10 people that you just enrolled and you ask them that magic question of how much money would you like to earn in your first month? And they're going to give you that number. Now, this is when you take these same numbers right here, right? Now, in my opinion, I think a great goal for a person their first month, and not to, and this is not to scare anybody, is Pearl.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. You got the ones that's gonna want to do more, but a great goal to show a person to get to is Pearl because you allow to make them some money, right? So what is Pearl? Pearl is 2,000 in volume, right?
Yes.
Okay, to get the Pearl. Again, y'all, you're a business owner, so you got to have
Unlike
this in your mind.
Unlike CV, it's 2,000.
Oh yeah,
So
let me
you
get
don't have to worry
the point.
about that. That's
My
the
bad.
No, I'm not. I'm good. I just wanted to say that because it's different from CV. If you got 2,000 points earned and the 75% is not done by one of more than one leg, then you are.
You're not gonna hit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, so let me put that there. This is how you get the person interested when you say what's in it for them. You know, Pearl only takes 2,000 points. Okay, only 2,000 points. So what you do is you go up here. You know that the starter pack is 200 points, right? Now you know the person gonna earn $35. So if you take person number one and you say, okay, I need to get them 2,000 points this month so that I can get them to Pearl, then 10 times 200 is 2,000,
Right.
right? So now you go do 10 people times 35. That person gonna make $350 on their way to Pearl. Y'all see what I'm getting at?
Right.
That's the only way you're gonna get a brand new person to move. You got to give them a goal. And Pearl is a great goal.
Mhm.
If they're hungry for a little more, then you talk to them about Sapphire. We know that's the sweet spot. We know that's where everybody want to be, right? But you just got to go do multiplication. And I'm telling you, y'all, people have to know that it's simple for them to make money. They get going a lot faster because it's very visual over here with Wakanda. You don't have to jump through hoops over here to show people how to make money. I'm telling you, some of them companies, I'm like, God, dog, I got to go through. No, it's very simple over here. You want to make an extra 350 to 500? Okay, this package right here is going to pay you $35. So if we can bring you in 10 people,
You
help get you to
the-
Pearl, that's going to pay you $350. Well, they might say, you know what? What's this package here about? The one that pays the $400. Okay, well, let me say, well, I know a lot of people that's big into wellness. You know, I know a couple of health professionals that might love the whole goodness gracious,
Bioscan coaching.
the bioscans, right, and the coaching, right? So 3 or 4 of these people might end up on the wellness pack. You never
That's right.
know, y'all, if you don't ask, right? And they might say, well, man, I could get to my $2,000 a month much faster here. And who are we to tell that person, no, don't do that? You give them the option, let them see, and then there's game. And you do that with every single person that you bring on board, and you go back to the people on your team right now that you have a better strategy to show them how to earn some money.
And
You say,
everybody,
listen, I know we never talked about this.
everybody, Jarvis, should be striving right now, if we're in this run, to be on that stage and conference, being a Pearl, a Jade, a Sapphire, wherever they are, because that's going to impress the people that they bring in, their new people. So everybody has the ability to hit our new rank before going to conference in Vegas.
Yes, ma'am. I love asking that question. What do you want to be recognized as when you walk across that stage?
Mm-hmm.
Is what it's all about. So y'all, I'm telling you, just right here is how you get people started. Show them how to make some money in the most simple way. And they'll tell you if it's not enough. That's why you ask them, how much would you like to make? But you got to be a great coach. If they say, man, I want to make $5,000. When you show them that example, you say, listen, now this is what it's going to take.
Right.
For you to earn $5,000 this month. Are you willing to put in the work to do that? How many hours are you willing to put in? Well, I'm willing to give 4 or 5 hours a week. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
And you can't make that kind of money working 40 hours on your job. So how do you expect to do that in just 5 hours a week?
Right.
This is what a great coach is, y'all. They will respect you for that, because if you come in letting people think they can just roll the dice and make 5,000 and they don't hit it, they're going to lose interest in the business the next month, and they're going to lose confidence in you because you set them up. Now, if you got a gangster out there and they say, I'm going for it, and they're willing to put in the work, okay, let's go.
Right.
Let's run. You know what I'm saying? If you got that in you and you want to make a run for it, and we can put together a plan for it, and this is what you're going to go for, then yes, let's do it. Let's run. Let's go. If you're going to run, I'm going to run right along with you.
Right.
I can tell y'all right now, y'all, I changed my philosophy. When I first came into this thing, I'm like, man, and I still want everybody to be a part of this platform. But I got my eyes set on certain people, man, that I'm just working on, and they starting to get it. Their mind is getting over this lie that was told about CBD. CBD is becoming a bigger thing. The 7-Eleven is now selling CBD worldwide. People starting to get it. I got a young lady that's going to be coming with me to Vegas. Okay, she loves the CBD market, and she said, wait a minute, y'all got an online dispensary? And the crazy part is she happened to have a home in Vegas. So I've switched up my strategy. Don't y'all do that. You keep doing what you're doing. I'm willing to accept the consequences by switching up my strategy. So I'm not telling nobody to do that. That's just me, what I'm doing myself, because I really, really do understand what we have here at Wakana. But I hope y'all got something out of this when you're bringing that new person in. You got your goal, but also have one for them. Give them something to run from, because these 10 people ain't no telling. You might have another Phyllis Nash in there. You never know. But y'all, a lot of people, they don't even ask their new person what they're going for. So that person don't even get a chance to show you what their ambitions are.
Right. So we're right
Ask
at
'em.
7:06, Jarvis. What I'd like to do before you leave us is that if anybody has questions, to let you know, and then someone asks questions, what's the game plan? I'm going to lay the game plan out there. And like Jarvis said, it's like you all were invited because you said you wanted to run. So now you got to know, you got to see what our comp plan is capable of. And that's only part of the comp plan. But that would be a part for you to get to running, for you to get to advancing. But I want you to understand, no question is an insignificant question. So if you have anybody has any questions, please put it in the chat. I'll unmute you. And then I'll tell you what the game plan is that we're going to initiate. And I want to do this all in the next 10 minutes or less. So are there anyone that has any questions? And I'm looking in the chat. I just say thank you. Thank you.
And you let me know, because I will. I know you got a game plan coming out. That strategy that we have to get to Sapphire.
Right.
I will more than happy go over it real quick to show how a person can get to Sapphire. Or, like I said, you let me know. I'm just use me how you want to use me.
Okay, Patricia, I don't understand your question. What is going on YouTube? Is what?
Yeah, I thought I heard you say that something was going to be on YouTube, so I wasn't sure if it was this presentation or not.
No, I didn't say
Okay,
anything.
all right, I just missed. I don't know where I was.
Okay. You can show that strategy on Sapphire, and after that, I'll talk about the game plan and what we are doing to support, but what you guys got to do too. So go on, Jarvis. How long do you think this will be?
Darling, I could do this in 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Okay, somebody get out their calculator. Okay, this is you, right? Now, we know to get to Sapphire is what?
10,000.
10,000 in points, right? 10,000 in points. Now, whether you building with that 199 kit, which is going to give you 200 points, whether you're building with the 799, which is going to give you, how many points come with the 799? I mean, I know it's point for point. Well, just 800. 800 and points. Or you're building with the wellness pack, which is 1,400? 1,500. Holy smokes. Dang, I need to start using that one. 14.99. Okay, these are points. Now you're still just taking them same 10 people, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're taking them the same 10 people. If you was building with the 199 pack, okay, you take these 10 folks, okay, and 10 times 200, that's going to be 2,000 On your level 1, that's going to be 2,000 points. On your level 1, you need 10,000. All right, so you're 8,000 short. Again, you give these individuals a goal, right? And that will be Pearl. So if you, well, you know what, I'm gonna do it a different. This is a part of the 30% selfish side, right? Because you're looking at the time that you have. You only need 8,000 left. You got 8,000 left. So if you show each one of these individuals here how to get 5, that'll be okay. So yeah, so if you show each one of these individuals, okay, how to just get 5 people apiece. 5 people apiece, okay? 5 times 200 is what?
5 times 200 is 1,000.
Is 1,000, that's 1,000 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 people, right? Y'all don't help them get 5 people apiece. That's 1,000, 2,000, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10,000 points, y'all.
You are now
You are now a sapphire. You are now a sapphire. Just by showing them 10 people how to enroll 5 people on that $199 pack.
That's amazing. And that's very doable.
And
y'all.
that's, and it's on the $199, Miss Phyllis.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's very doable. And not only that, once you hit Sapphire, you really override the entire company because you're in that pool. And every product sold, whether you sold it or somebody in Alabama sold it, because you're a Sapphire, you override that everything that's done in the company. And if you don't know what override means, is you get paid for it.
Right. On everything, whether you sold it or not, even the stuff that Miss Phyllis said, and she's a double dime. On all of it. So y'all, this is just real simple, y'all. 10 people. And you can already have them 10 people in your organization right now, right?
Right, you could.
You do what you can, and I love the company, man. So I always throw something in there. You want to stay in phase 1 because everything we do strengthens the company.
Everything.
So even if you got them 10 people, don't just sit on it. Go bring some new people into the company. You know what I'm saying? Everything we do strengthens the company. So if you already got 10 people and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go work with my 10. What y'all do since you're already in, you make sure you place your order.
That's right.
Place your order. Place your order. It's gonna help the company. You're gonna get paid off it because we get paid off our own order.
Yes.
And then you go and get your 5 people. And you've done your part to help the company on the back end, and you help them on the front end because you're building your business, and your 5 people don't make money. And boom, there you go. You're a sapphire.
I'm coming back, Jarvis. Carry on. Somebody's ringing the bell.
Okay. So does that make sense to y'all?
I got a question.
Okay, somebody say, yes, ma'am. Throw it out there.
So this is Cheryl. I can't hardly see it because
How you doing, Miss Cheryl?
But anyway, you're saying that out of these 10 people, like the person 1 would get 5 people?
Yes, ma'am.
And then
5
that
people.
just selling the 199 thing.
Yes, ma'am. Just on the 199.
And the points from the 199 is what now?
200.
200. Okay.
200 points. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I just want to make it clear.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And it's going to change, right? Now, if you was building with the $7.99 pack, it only takes 5 people to do that. You know, so the bigger the package, the less amount of time it's going to take. But what I love about the strategies with the $199 is it's not scary to anybody. You know, you're not looking at it like, man, I don't think I can do this. It doesn't intimidate anyone to know that you can go and help 10 people. Just introduce this to 5 people all in a calendar month, and you get to Sapphire. And y'all, what's coming down the pipeline, right? Even though we don't have no forced auto ships, we still won't have no forced auto ships. But when we get that drop down menu and you get a little courage right? It's gonna be something that's gonna give you give you some courage for you to want to do what you need to do monthly. It's easier to with what's going to happen. It's going to be easier to become a monthly paid Sapphire monthly than it is to actually build in the first month. That's the craziest part, because when everybody has a little bit of volume showing up in it, I say this all the time, and I'm getting to Ms. Phillips. The money that y'all have made over here with no forced auto ships blows my everlasting mind.
Yes, yes.
It blows my everlasting mind. And right now to this day, people say, wait a minute, man. You mean to tell me that I come from no deal over 10 million with no forced auto ships, Jay? I'm like, what more do you want me to tell you?
Right.
They got almost 30,000 customers, bro. That must let you know that the products are solid.
Yes.
And now that all of these newer companies are coming out with no forced auto ships, it's making people think about what I said to them at first, because as networkers, it's even tough for me. I'm just, listen, y'all gonna be able to see the movement in my activity, okay? The only thing that is bothering me right now is that I can't see the volume show up like it needs to, but you just wait. You just wait. When everything is all said and done and those orders are being placed back there and you can see, it's gonna make it so fun. It's gonna make it so fun. And I'm waiting for it. So here it is, y'all. Here it is.
So
Here
what's
it
the
is.
game plan? I'm struggling. Okay, let me read this so I can see. Okay, Brenda, there is hope, my dear. At this point, a brand new person, what they need to do is put, what do you call it? Butts in the seat? Is that
Butts in
true?
seats.
That's what, would you just talk about that? Because as a brand new person, you are brand new. And so what is your job? Your job is to go out and share and put butts in the seats, meaning people on the webinars. Your upline, your support will do the rest. And when you say you don't have upline, you've got to have upline, my dear, because someone introduced you to the business. So you might not know a lot now, but that's what the beauty of this industry is, that you can learn while you earn. You don't have to know everything before you start earning. So the person that got you in, who introduced you to the business, Brenda? Is she typing? I see you here. Okay. So we'll find out who did that. So this is what I'm proposing, guys, that we do some parties, that tomorrow night, Thursday night, we'll have a party. And now what's going to happen is, this is the deal. You guys got to participate. If you're on this right now, you need to participate. That means you need to invite people to, not tomorrow night, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday during the day. We will have some launch parties. If you want to be celebrated by the people that you're invited, and bringing people to the on the webinar, and we're celebrating you, then that's how you get people to be exposed to what you're doing. You invite them. How do you invite them? You share the videos with them, ask them if they're open to learning more about health and wellness, share the videos, follow up, finding out what the best time is tonight or tomorrow afternoon good for you. And so you're saying the event is on Thursday night, and people saying that's only 2 nights. But if I told you, if you had the most people at that event on Thursday, that you would be gifted with a brand new drop top white Mercedes with a wheel package, I bet you would have a lot of people on that call, even though it is only 2 nights away. So that's why we mean running. You got to go do something out of the ordinary, okay? Because this is not for the faint of heart. And I'm telling you guys, if you just do 2,000 volume, if you get to Pearl, that should be your goal. You know, you can go to Sapphire. I'd love to see you do it. But my point is have a goal and then stick to getting it. And even though we'll be doing parties Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday, 7 p.m. Central Time on Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time on Friday, and then noon on Saturday, you can still put enough people on there and have them. And you guys should have events in your home. You might be new, but if you do a recording, if we do a recording of a presentation, you drop the people in your home, play the presentation, and then your upline is there to support and answer you. If they're not in the same place, if they're on the telephone, you can do that 3-way so that upline can answer all those questions. You're brand new in the business. So this is talking about stepping out of your comfort zone to get something that you wouldn't normally do. That's what we mean by running. So are there any questions from anybody right now? Again, if I don't see the participation when we're having the launch parties, the Thursday, the Friday, and the Saturday, we'll move on, because one of the things is if you're gonna be on this call, if you're gonna go on this run, you gotta participate. So are there any questions now? Did you get an understanding of what we're doing so that you can invite your guests out? And so I need some help, because I'd like to know who is going to do a simple flyer to introduce the event on Thursday night. You don't want to tell the guests that you're inviting, guys, that you got an event on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, because I promise you, they'll say, oh, I'll get to the one on Friday night. Oh, no, make Thursday night the most important night. And then if they miss Thursday night, oh my goodness, Patricia, you missed last night, but guess what? I'm having another one tonight. Here's the link. So I need somebody helping on creating a flyer. This is you guys' business. This is not a corporate event here. This is you guys trying to run to go to the next level. So anybody want to make that flyer?
Yeah, I'll do it, Phyllis.
Okay, awesome. I will give you the times and I will give you the link so that we can do it. And I'll get that to you first thing in the morning, Patricia, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much for volunteering to do that. So Veronica, I see your hand up, my dear. You want to unmute or you want to put it in the chat? Let me.
Oh, no, how you doing?
Girl.
No, you just answered my question. Actually, I was going to ask about the link and everything for the party. So I'm good. I don't know how to put my hand down, so it might stay up, but
No
I'm
problem.
good.
No problem. Anybody else? Jarvis, we really, really, really appreciate you. I'm sure we might have you back if you'd like to come back, because they need to get.
Please do.
Okay, have this reiterated so that and I'm just amazed that nobody has any questions. So that means everybody is at least going to go across the stage as a pearl, at least, right? Because all of y'all got all this information from Jarvis, and I know that you're really gonna go for it. And again,
I'm sorry. I do have one question, Phyllis.
Yes, who is this?
I just thought of it. I'm sorry. So if I guess the best thing, so I met someone and Dr. Roz knows about it. Well, I've been chatting with him off and on since we've been on here. He never signed up as a crown jewel. He must have did the 30-day free, trial run. So I'm trying to how do I approach that? How do I approach that? He did that in November of 2019. So he's already, we've grown a whole lot since then.
Right. So you might want to reintroduce him, invite him to the event tomorrow. I mean, Thursday, I keep saying tomorrow, Thursday's event, and let him hear the overview. And then when you get off, go on with Dr. Roz as a 3-way, and you guys put him in a position, what did you like best about what you saw? And introduce Dr. Roz, and she can do the magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just the same way like if he was a beginner.
Yeah, because he is. If he hasn't seen anything since 2019, he's a beginner. because we have so much more to offer. We were great then, but we're even better now.
Thank you.
And then tomorrow night, exposure is everything. So I would be exposed, and this would be when I first got with the company with Melissa, I had a goal and I went to work and I did something every day. And because of that, within 3 months, I earned $100,000. Within 4 months, I helped somebody earn $100,000 in 90 days. Now, I'm not doing that to brag. I'm doing that to say what you can do when you put your mind to something. I wanted to prove that this industry could sustain my lifestyle as I was living it already. So I had a lot of work. I had to do the work I was doing then, as well as the new work in the new business. So, but I wanted to prove it to myself. So it's up to you. How bad do you want it? It can be done. You can do it fast or you can do it slow, but success loves speed.
Success loves speed.
Anybody else have any questions?
Phyllis, what was those times again for the 7 p.m.? I heard a 7:30.
7 p.m. Central on Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central on Friday night, Saturday at 12 noon Central.
Okay, so, okay.
And
Thanks.
guys, just so you'll know, so Patricia doesn't have to do the link will be the same for every day. Again, you don't want to tell your prospect that you're going to have 3 of them and they have an option. No, it's a sense of urgency to everything that we do. Okay. Hey, Anita, can you do me a favor? Are you looking in the chat? Can you write down all the names that are there so that I can make sure all of them get the flyer?
Well, yes, I can do that for you.
Okay, thank you.
Well, the only other, there's a couple people I don't see a name for, and that's iPad.
Okay, somebody's on the iPad. Could you,
I actually took a picture of the whole screen, so I know everybody that's on.
okay, perfect. So the only person that you won't know is iPad. Can
iPad,
iPad say who they are? Because that's all you're showing up as.
Okay, blessings, y'all. Thank you, Ms. Phillips. I gotta do a
Thank
three-way
you
phone
so
call.
much. Yeah,
Let me know when you need me, and
I will,
I'm game.
definitely. Thank you so much, Jarvis.
Okay, you're
And
welcome.
guys, if there are no questions for me, I'm gonna go. It's Tamar. Hey, Tamar, girl, I haven't seen you in so long.
Tomorrow.
David,
Okay, I have everybody.
call.
Yes, ma'am. That was me to ask the question earlier about the game. What was the game plan and the strategy?
So you got the game plan and the strategy?
Yes, ma'am. And I missed you in Houston. I did.
Yes.
Yeah. I was ready to hang out with you.
Yes, always. Okay, guys. So David, if you've not gone yet, I got you a call. I owe you a call. So I'm gonna call you after we get off, if that's okay. You'll be my ride home call. So everybody, I'm looking at, thank you, Jarvis. Yes, Jarvis, we really, really appreciate you. So everybody will be on Thursday's night call. If you're in Chicago, you should be tomorrow with people, prospects at this scan party. If you're not in Chicago and you have some people you know in Chicago, you should send them for the scan party at the dispensary. We scan from 6 to 7, then we do the presentation, answer all the questions, and they're walking out of here as customers or prospects. Utilize every tool you have. With that being said, guys, we will see you on Thursday night, and Patricia's gonna get that flyer out. We'll get it out tomorrow. Bye now.
Bye-bye. Thanks for everything.
Bye, thanks.
Have a blessed week, everyone.
Same.